Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation and this is Rune Coliseum, a sort of gladiator fighting strategy roguelike, with a little bit of deck building as well it seems like, and I'm very excited to be checking out the Chained Warrior prologue here today. Seems to be going for a very unique style of combat, so in we're gonna go to see what it's all about. I've heard there's gonna be a little bit of translation issues possibly here and there, maybe some missing stuff, so hey, going in with that already known. Let's check out the tutorial and see what we can get up to here. Duel begins. Q, defense. Okay. Hello? Combat uses a Q turn-based system. After clicking the start button, both sides will engage in joint actions, taking turns one by one from the center to the sides. You need to drag your cards upwards into the action queue to plan your turn. Right-click to retract them. Play your cards to attack the enemy. Okay. So you got Startup, Compassion. So if we do this, our attack misses. Gotcha. So we need to, like, move forward, and then we go for an attack after that. Lunging attack. Okay, we can also have move forward 2 meters. All right. Theoretically, these are all hitting. Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Kill the enemy. So we should be fine to lunge. I mean, this man's just crying. Go for it. What's the difference here? The lunge attack is better. Okay. What the heck's going on there? In battle, you have 2 primary means of defense. Play a block card to gain block. When you have block, your character will automatically defend whenever attacked. Okay. Take the enemy's attacks for 2 rounds. 10 damage, 12 damage, gain 15 block. So we can just... Doesn't even take a slot. We're good to just press that. Block successful, block successful. I mean, we could attack back, but... Can we also, like... Ah! So we can also parry. So why is ours... Oh, it's because it does more damage. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of fun. It's funny that it shows it and then it's like, hold on, I have to load it. In combat, you can use a displacement card to dodge enemy attacks, but if an attack and displacement occurs simultaneously, the displacement will fail. To successfully use a displacement card to dodge an attack, you need to place it 1 space ahead. When you successfully roll behind an enemy, their next action will be replaced with a turning action. Touching the phantom displayed above the cards will accurately predict actions in the queue. All right. So we got... You're going in. Can we have a forward roll? Does that make us... No. Okay. We retreat, and then theoretically they both miss. Okay. Come on. Can I... Oh. They all miss. Okay, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Skill range. Some skills have an area of effect. Play a movement card to leave the area to avoid the damage. Says they're both missing. Okay. Keep rolling. Oh, we're good. In combat, some attacks are classified as combat skills, which have higher priority than regular attacks. If a combat skill and a regular attack occur simultaneously, the regular attack will be interrupted. Try adjusting your attack positions to defeat the enemy. Okay. So you're just advancing. Okay, that's not enough for us to get you, though. I mean... Attack skill Detonate at the enemy's target location. Consume 10 stacks to do 30 damage. So, for example, it's saying we would lose. Attack failed and skill interrupted. Skill hits. Okay. So we would do like a block followed by this. I think that's kind of what we're talking about. Because it's going to happen at a different time now, right? I can't do anything else except for move. So we fully block that, and then we get the attack in. Riposte with Lightning Strike when attacked, doing 7 damage, and put a Daze card into the enemy's draw pile. So same deal. I think that if we do that, this shouldn't do anything. You're doing a riposte on an attack that I'm not doing. Blocking 15. Lol. Oh, I did end up taking. Okay, so it's a preemptive Okay. Gotcha. So we have this now. Fatal Execution. Deal 19 damage if successful. Deal 8 damage 4 times. Is it an instant or what? Oh. If successful, deal 8 damage 4 times. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. He's already dead. Knockdown. It's a very cool system here. Some cards can knock down enemies. Knocking down an enemy will override their next action with getting up. Use this feature to knock down enemies. Attack hits. I don't have anything to do about that, do I? Can I smash? Yeah, I don't have any way to prevent this. Unless for some reason advancing works. No. But if we smash, we prevent this and then we just smash again. And then we get an attack off. And then we walk forward just to assert dominance. I have to take that hit there. So that interrupts his attack both times. Oh, shoot. Okay, fine. I should have checked. I thought it said we were going to hit, though. So this same thing. Smash, interrupt. Smash. It says it's hitting. Advance, attack. Just... because it looks like we haven't... yeah, we have enough range there, but otherwise we wouldn't. Gotcha. Interrupt an enemy's skill using a knockdown. So this does more, so does it knock down? Yeah, it requires you to get up for this. Consume all... wait. Restore 3 energy, generate light magic. Consume all light magic elements. So you theoretically don't have any there. It is a combat skill. So we do it there instead. So he gets up, he does the move, and it doesn't do anything because he didn't have any of the energy. Gotcha. Each weapon has its unique characteristics. The characteristic of the shield is the counterattack. Whenever you successfully block, a counterattack card will automatically activate in your hand to attack the enemy. The marker in the lower left corner bloop, shows the number of counterattack cards that can be activated after each successful block. Okay. Now use the counterattack card to attack the enemy. Add a powerful riposte. When a block is successful, automatically play this card to do 22 damage. Block fail there, so I guess we could go for... yeah, we just block the one. Or we block both, but we only do the 1 damage there. Block. 1 sec. Kill the enemy with a counter card. Yeah. I mean, so we're good here. Ironclad riposte. Apply vulnerable +5 and attack +2 to the enemy. I mean, receive 50% more damage. Plus 5 means what? For 5 turns? I guess I'll go for a double block, because you die anyways. Advance just to assert dominance. Okay, buddy. Laugh in hell. Why don't you? To parry. Parry is a special defensive mechanism. When you use a parry card against an attack, it'll be judged based off of block. But based off my block. If the parry is successful, the block value won't decrease and the damage of your next attack will be doubled. Use parry to counterattack and kill the enemy. This is 20 block. If successful, interrupt the enemy. Oh yeah, I'll just do this real quick. I'm assuming it's kill an enemy with a parry. So theoretically, deflection successful, and our armor shouldn't go down, so we shouldn't have even needed to play another one at all, to be clear, right? Yeah, I don't know exactly how that shook out there. Discard all non-preparation cards. Okay, you're doing 16, so we have to block, parry, riposte. That's what you want me to do here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we discard. Oh, wait. Yeah. Non-prep cards. All right, well, still. Okay, so that did 66. Wait, it did 66? It's probably kill the enemy, but, like, okay. Deal 16 damage if successful. If successful. Do a little something. So, here's the thing. We can't parry right there. So just play that in this spot so we do... I mean, well, he's... Okay, so he's dying. But it's because we would want to parry back here. And it wouldn't be successful because we would parry it. We parry again. We still have the 20 block. This theoretically would work fine. I mean, we kill him anyways. Sure. I don't... Oh, look at the... yeah, there's a little bit of mistranslation. Some mistranslation in the crowd as well. Though, you know, it could be on purpose. Amidst the swirl... Hello. There lies an ancient Coliseum. Some people come here for wealth. This one lasts for a while. Some people come here for rune. And some people come here against their will. Alright. We got 2 different characters. Sword and shield, 2-hand... Okay. Gotcha. So this is our deck that we would theoretically have. All right. In we shall go. But, I mean, multiplayer? Mod mode? Challenge mode, choose a tournament you're satisfied. Single player game mode where you can arrange your path to glory yourself. I'm clicking it. It seems like challenge mode is what I gotta do. Okay. I guess we're going up. I mean, swift action terrain, spike terrain. What's going on here? We have... Is this just gonna be like... Is it like picking our map path more or less? Let's do the one that has more. Screw it. UI can use some work. UI can use some work. After clicking start battle, both sides act together in a round. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Defeat enemies by playing cards. Cards divided into prep cards, attack cards. Prep, such as drawing cards and applying buffs used on the prep phase, take effect immediately upon playing. Gotcha. And these are placed in the queue. We did kind of generally piece that together. You draw new cards to restore energy at the start of your turn. Sure. Prep phase, you can use cards to strengthen yourself. Combat phase, both sides engage in the fight. Yeah, we did kind of piece that together here. So you're flying towards me here, and then you're going to apply Weaken. Yeah, I was going to say. So heavy status, we can kind of just, like, place that there, and it eats it for us. So what do we have? We have a Technique. Deal 28 damage. Okay. Lock. Gain an energy at the start of battle. Unplayable card. All right. Theoretically, these should hit. Using cards requires energy. Yep. And we are out of it. So he's walking up taunting and getting himself absolutely smacked. It says this is hitting, but it also looks like we're attacking backwards, so I just hope that it's telling the truth. Yeah, I was going to say. Compassion. Oh, no. Followed by a lunging attack. I mean, we can kill you before anything. Man's dead before anything goes up, but let's just guarantee. Touch the position on... Wait. On the card to show the Phantom. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is nice. So we would receive this damage. But didn't we block? We have 13 block. Attack hits, but yeah. But he's dead before he gets there. Add a card to your deck. Stand ground at the end of your turn, remove 15 block and retain it until next turn. Backwards roll, move back 7 meters, -1 to your next turn's card draw, giving you +3 vulnerable. That seems really bad. Gain 5 block for every layer of debuff that we have. Stand ground sounds really good to me. Like, seems like it's useful. Loot and armor. Wooden plank. Blocking ability to... Can I compare? I'm assuming this is the exact same thing. 1-1-2. 1-1-2. Maybe it can break. Damage 3, weight 1. Damage 2, weight 0. Armor 2, weight 1. Passive, double the damage of the first riposte card played each turn. Yeah, let's go for that. Get item stamina. You can use items in battle. Items will also be retained after battle. Okay. Did I got item stamina. Where? So heavy status, combat card for placeholder derived from equipment. So the heavy, it's interesting. So the more weight we have, the more of these we have in the deck. But I wouldn't say it's particularly bad for us to have that. Not all the time. Like, you can line up parries in a way that's kind of nice. So you're going in. This is a preparation card. So I can't really... Or I guess this does take an extra turn here. This one comes with a free turn of startup, which in this case is good because it gives us more time for him to walk up to me. And have him just absolutely get smacked. Click on the ability icon to retain a card from your hand. It requires 1 ultimate. I see. There's our item. It's up there. Gain 2 energy. I mean, it's good that they're all just kind of groveling. It's sort of messed up. Draw a card for every retain or lock card in your hand. Draw an extra card. I don't think I have any. Do 24 damage for every retained card in your hand. This card's energy is reduced by 1. That second part, probably not relevant. So, the thing is, does that have... Oh, that doesn't have a turn of prep. We could go boom, boom, do that, and then we can parry it. That's kind of cool. So boom, we smack him. We did take damage? I thought we were parrying. I thought we or not parry, but like clashed, I guess. It said that we were only going to do 2 damage, but no cards left in your draw pile. It's discarded back and be shuffled again. Good to know. Got a lot of weight there. I think we just go ahead and we hit you with the lunging attack, and you should be dead, but otherwise we'll go boom. Boom. Goodbye. But we took a hit there. The projection on the bottom was not accurate there, unless I really missed something. Charge, struggle. So every layer of debuff. This is a status card. It's not a debuff. Consume all energy and gain 15 block for each consumed and then exhaust. I think that's pretty useful. Spiky Iron Pot. Damage 1, weight 1, block ability 4. Number of riposte 3. I mean, that seems fine. Increase the number of block points so we get 2 extra block whenever we gain block, or we could get this helmet. Gain an armor for every battle 1 up to a maximum of 5 armor. Is this going to be armor? Armor's got to be... Armor increases your block ability. Armor 2, weight 1. I like that. I think I like that instead. Item strength. Inscription fragment shield. Weakness is automatically defended by shards forming the shield when attacked. Okay. With each tier of shards resisting 5 damage. This is your engraving, a permanent item obtained by the character in game, which can enhance various abilities of your character. Permanent item meaning... Oh god, this helmet looks terrible on me. Materials, equipment cards. It's up here. Ah, okay. Each tier of shards... Shards forming a shield when attacked. Each tier of shards resisting 5 damage. Phrasing on it's a little bit meh. Whoa. When inflicting bleed, also inflict a poison. Armor 6, weight 1. I might want to... Can I check my... I can check my bag. So this can get better, but this is already better right now. I wonder what happens when we finish these two. If we get another selection of more, or if this is just like a trial mode. Deal 3 damage, inflict 2 vulnerable. Oof. So if we parry that, does that do something for us? Not sure. Didn't seem to do much last time. Oop. I wish... Okay, if you should be able to drag it up here to play it. When we drop it right here, it also plays it. That just feels wrong. Okay, so that we didn't get vulnerable either, right? Doesn't seem like it. Deal 3 damage, replace the enemy's next attack with Taunted. So this we can always bring back, but a prep card you can't. Taste it! What? Taste it. Why? Okay, we can just block that. It's okay. Cool. All fine, all fine. Deal 10 damage if successful. So you're not using it, though. That's the thing. So we have stand ground, but we don't really have a whole lot to block with out of this. Taunt. Okay. don't really want to retreat. I think we can use our heavy status here to get the... Okay. Theoretically, yeah, we get the counter. We go for it. We could also small plank stand ground, but I think that there's not really a reason to. I'll gain the block in case I miss. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it does indeed work. The old taunt there. 10 damage. We really... Yeah, we need to block that. If we block it, does that still count as a successful attack? I mean, we can line up the parry perfectly fine there. Yeah, I think we just don't risk it. And we get the counters. Hidden Sword, do 15 damage whenever this card is retained. It gains 5 damage. I've not been using my retain ability because, let me be honest, we haven't needed it, really, at all. Move forward 5 meters behind the enemy. Yeah. Lunging attack is really good. 15 damage whenever this card gets retained. I think that Hidden Sword gives me like a really strong reason to justify passive 2 attack power. Gain 5 attack when HP is below blank. Yeah. Do I want to take another heavy status? The thing is, one thing that's kind of interesting is heavy status by default rewards you for being a thick deck, where you could just as easily go for light armor and then thin deck. That's kind of a neat idea. I don't know how on purpose that was as it's one of those things where the mechanics are influenced by the flavor as well. 13 damage. If successful, do 1 stage of 13 damage. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and heavy status so that this will parry. Thank God he's just moving in for me. All right. No reason to do this. No reason not to do it. Counter. Good. All right, what do you got? 7 damage. Inflict 2 weakened on the enemy when hitting a weakness. I mean, just parry. Parry lunge, I think, seems about right. So we are using... The thing is, these use the same pool of energy. That's the catch, I guess. You know? All right. And then we're not getting vulnerable from that, right? Where would I see that? I don't know. Move forward 2 meters, then attack for 13. Yeah, just doing extra damage just kind of bodies them, you know? What if this card is retained? Why will it not let me retain? Why won't it let me retain? It has something on it that means I can't retain it, but that makes no sense. Because, like, the second I press this, it let me retain it. I don't know. I might as well just use it, because we're pretty much killing here anyways. Randomly use other NPCs' items. Don't. I'll tell you what, let's just go for a lunging attack immediately. Okay, we should be careful. We should be just like a little bit careful. Do 18 damage. We actually can't stop that. Make it so it only does 2. Followed by a main strike, and then we just what? We don't take... It shouldn't matter. Again, it shouldn't matter. If we lunging strike, it shouldn't matter. Then we do this, we take 3 for the small plank. Yeah. It shouldn't matter. It's just the fact that some things have not worked as expected. Gain 10 block and retain a card. See, now that's kind of, you know, with the hidden sword. I need ways to get rid of some more cards. Maybe we drop something. Retain 1 card in your hand to generate a variable attack, which is a 15 damage attack. I mean, that's appealing. Because that variable attack costs 0. It doesn't seem like it goes away either. That seems good. So why was I not able to retain this card? Because that seems like the entire gimmick of the card is that you're supposed to retain it. So why wouldn't it let me? I don't know. Maybe it was a bug with the fact that I still had the retain card from before. Because it let me retain that card again. When a riposte is successful, apply 2 weaken to the enemy. I don't think I have any actual riposte generating cards yet, so... Gains 3 attack when attacking an enemy weakness. So an enemy's weakness includes startup and recovery. Okay. So, okay, when you attack a weakness, that means attacking one of those spots that's like... so how main strike has the empty that it places right before the actual damage. If you attack them during that empty, that's attacking a weakness. That's really clever. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Smith's Hammer. 3 damage, weight 1. The technique is 18 damage inflicted slow to the enemy's draw pile. Meh. These are the same card. I'm most curious about the helmet. God, I'm getting so many cool helmets. Okay, so yeah, now we have another fight right after this. I don't know, is it going to be an endless thing? I kind of just want to keep on taking the one that has more fights. Doesn't it seem like... Okay. Does that happen immediately? Yes. I feel like this setup needs a little bit of work. So this attack is missing. Followed by a 25 damage. Whoa. And I can't move back. But we could heavy status... we only take 10 this way? Wait. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, okay. That worked as expected. I took 10 damage after. Why did I take 10 damage at the end? When I attacked them with my main strike, that's when I got it. 15 damage, kick the enemy back 2 meters if successful. Yikes. Gain 15 temporary attack. No? No. I'm clicking. I'm mashing. I'm clicking. I'm mashing. I'm clicking. I'm mashing. All right. Well, if I can't retain... if I can't retain that card, I'm upset. Clicking. I'm mashing. Clicking. I'm mashing. Okay, it retains by default. That's why. It already has retained. That's why. I see now on the bottom. Duh. Okay. It has retained by default. That's... Okay. All right. Yeehaw. That checks out. That checks out. You're hitting, huh? Variable sword. Retain a card in your hand. So we haven't needed the extra retains. So we could go for like the retreat only costs 1. We do that followed by the retreat here, and then nothing happens. Okay. I'll do that next turn because I'm out of range. Cool. Ooh. Advance. Oh Lord. Lunging attack surely won't cut. It does? Attack hits? Okay. Okay. Move forward. Okay. A little bit worried about that. We have a big smack coming in here. 15 damage if successful. Okay, so you know what? We actually just chill. I might need to use an attack just to stall. That or we'll have to go for defense. Like, I may need to main strike just to buy more space here. Well, main strike. And then we go for the lunging attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I failed to trigger that attack, but take your word for it. I mean, it says the lunge works, so we're here. We heavy status, we main strike, we successfully parry. Well, of course we parry this. Why wouldn't we? Oh, okay. Okay. A little bit of yikes. But we could do something like that. No. Attack hits. That does not parry. Get up and lose health. Because this is a knockdown. One of these is a knockdown. Move forward 5 meters. Attack 15 damage. If successful... yeah, I guess I'm not seeing which card's knocking me down. This one, because it's happening at the same time, because it kicks me back. I can't counter it, I guess. God, this is rough. So if we heavy status a couple of those and then we lunging strike, we allow this one so that we get the main strike to parry this. Because that one needs to be parried. And then we use our other to block, I guess. We're taking so much. I'm just wondering why I can't parry this one. Like, that, if I can't parry that there, but if I do it this way, then I can parry it? I don't get that. I don't get that. It's because I, like, stop them in place or something. We hit. We then do get the counter. We don't have another instant attack. That's the problem here. We might have to... I don't think I have to take that damage, though. It'll be too... That's too bad. If I can figure out why I can't parry here, and if I can successfully parry that, like, maybe if I advance heavy parry. That works. That does work. Because then we can lunge, and then all we're taking is this. Which we could... I mean, this hits. Says it hits. I'm going to trust the process. I'm trusting you here, game. Dude, it all worked. 15 damage if successful. Then restore 20 HP. No. Throw a ham bone and knock out the enemy. The next action is replaced with rising. I'm assuming that can't be the thing that gets blocked out. But maybe it can. It can. We have our ults. 20 damage if successful. 9 damage 4 times. Knock out the enemy twice. I mean, we're already good to go, but let's Hidden Sword just to really, really ruin your day. Poor guy. Poor guy. Okay, we got there. We got there. Terrain reward. Gain 4 attack when fighting elite enemies. Ooh. 20 damage. The card is also played on a successful block. From hand? Or what? 10 damage. If successful, do 10 damage 1 time. Theoretically, this is a really good thing in the event that we have a lot of strength up. Gain 16 block if you have no block. Cost 0. That seems good for us. Large water jar. I'm really thickening up my deck. I want to get the ability to remove some of these cards. Though, like, main strike is really useful. A delayed attack is really useful. Even cards that are normally kind of crap, you would think would be crap, are actually pretty helpful. Broken Sword, we already have the same thing. Valor Helmet, we have one, so I will get this regardless, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It's a 2-hander, does 5 damage with a weight of 3, 18 damage. Add 2 slows to your draw pile. Get the item kill. Get item kill. These need to be called something else too, man. It's not working. Gain item strength. Bare minimum, they need to be called something other than item or something, right? Oh, no. Is this because of the environment? Don't like that. Taste it. Cool. There we go. We got an advance. Are we out in time? Attack misses. It says yes. Are you just throwing 2 of them? I think they might just be throwing 2. This does hit. Okay. Okay, so there is still... I still got hit by cantrips. I mean, you know, I couldn't... It makes sense. I didn't get to see what I was doing. Lunging. It says it hits. We move forward 2 while you move back 2. Could get the Hidden Sword. I'm afraid that, like, moving on caltrops, like, I can't hover and figure out what's going on with them right now. But I'm afraid that moving on them does damage to me. Because that would be my caltrop presumption. Okay, 39. Okay. Poor guy. He got his random attack off. Choose to duplicate one card in your hand one time. It's 2 hands. I mean, 15 damage if successful, do 10 damage one time, has a really big wind up. I'll take this, but for the love of God, we need to stop taking cards. It's just, there's actually a lot of them that seem appealing. 4 damage, weight 1. It's just better, right? Like, it's just better? It's literally just a better card, right? I think so. Remove 1 card from your deck, lose 30 HP. Yes. Anything to remove cards. Play music, deals 15 damage and ignores block. In this location, though?
Taste it.
Okay. It's like, because I can't really... I'll need a card that gets me up there. Because what am I guess I'll block the nothing. Okay, we have to advance. Reduce the enemy's block to 0. I mean, screw you. Does it hit? Nope. Oh boy. This is not good. Yeah, like, it's not helpful. Aside from the fact that you're going to reduce my block to 0. Will you reduce my block to 0 anyways? I guess I'm going to, for each internal injury, the enemy in the enemy's hand deals 7 damage, ignoring block. I guess I need to wait until we get the advancing strike then, huh? You're going to remove my block, so I don't want to do the stuff and then stand ground. Like, that doesn't make sense either. This is rough. This is rough. Stop it. Okay. Now we can at least get in. And I think we could lunging attack. Yeah. Slow status. God, I might just need to go here. I might just need to go there, and then like we're building up these really good cards. Does this reach? It maybe... Wait, maybe it does if we wait. No. This does, though. Apparently we get close enough with that one. That might be worth it. Because this happens... We don't look like we're in range for either of those. We just play both these... It's a little premature, but it also gets us really nice and close. I'm going to lock the retreat. I can't play another card, so. Boink. Boink. Were those like text-to-speech? Reduce enemy's block to 0. In this range, maybe? Holy crap. I think I'm still in that. Okay, wait, hold on. Get rid of all those. I mean, I'll put up the block, I guess, just in case. Oh, it did hit, even though it said it wasn't going to. There's some inaccuracies there. Converts all enemy status cards into internal injury. Oh, that's no good. And we can't stop you, can we? We can. Skill successfully released, but you lose health. Okay. For each internal injury in the enemy's hands. I mean, this seems fine. Theoretically, I don't enter the zone of damage. Do I play this? At this point, I think I just lock it. I could have locked the other one as well, I suppose. It did hit? Yes, I think so. Battle skill, it's gonna hit. It is going to hit. Because that can't work. Alright. I mean, that sucks, but what are we going to do? Nothing I can really do about it. Do I have an instant attack anywhere? No. I mean, it's going to hurt you quite a bit. Advancing isn't going to help. I can't back up. Blocking's not going to help. Yeah, it just ignores my armor. The good news is we should be able to body him now. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's dead. Things were about to get really bad. Should be fine, though. Just retreat. Bonk. There's Ironclad. There's the Riposte. Add a powerful Riposte card to your hand. Unplayable Riposte when a block is successful. I mean, there's that. 21 damage for every retain card in your hand. 21 damage for every retain card in your hand. This card's energy is reduced by 1. That's good. Yeah, we could get that down to 0 cost pretty easily. Move forward 4 meters to attack. Do 12 damage. I really do like that, though. That's a huge movement up. Because that's twice as much as lunging attack for movement. This is so usable, though. It's basically, it's kind of like a main strike that we could get. It's like twice as an effective main strike that we could get down to a 0 cost. Bonecast Sword. Technique, inflict 15 damage whenever this card is retained, increase its damage. So this does have retain. This has retain as well. Okay. So that's the same thing. Damage 4. I think that's good. Increase your max riposte. Not really doing. Whenever you draw a status card, draw a card. That is good, but I think that this katana is better. Get item life. Excess energy can be retained for the next round. Oh. God, this game is really good. This game is like from a core gameplay perspective, this is really good. I am super interested. There's some rough edges around here, but like the core gameplay is actually like it's really doing it for me. It feels fresh. Like it's not like fully I played similar things, but like it really has that kind of like fighting game style, like back and forth, like a little bit of, it feels like you're playing a game where it has this sort of mind games, except you also know everything. You hold all the cards. It makes you feel really cool when you pull off like a really interesting turn or like a very powerful turn. Makes me feel very cool, and I like that. I don't know. Yeah, there's some translation wonkiness, like a little bit here and there, but ultimately it's a lot better than I thought it would be. There is some translation that's literally just completely missing, though. So, like, I saw this when I was adjusting some audio. Like, you know, it's not a... Thankfully, that didn't pop up too much. So there's a little bit of weirdness with some sound effects. I feel like this screen needs... It needs a little something. I don't know. Like... There's something about it that's feeling kind of clunky, but you know, it is the kind of the prologue here. But all in all, base gameplay, really like it. I'll probably play more of this when it's out. Hopefully, they hire somebody to come on and clean up the the English translation, and we're good to go. I've been saying that a lot recently. There's been some real bangers that I've found that seems like the main issue is just that the translation isn't quite right. And as long as you can understand what's going on, it's not much of an issue, really. But it's kind of just like it'd be nice, right? But alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. For tab out, let me check. Rune Coliseum. You can play this, which is the free prologue right now. Rune Coliseum Chained Warrior. Link in the top description on Steam. Yeah. Thank you for watching. My name is Retrimation. I cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that is something you are into, this is a channel you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.